Hi Shiva.
Hi, sir.
So what is your demo today?
So today the demo is about Azure Blob Storage. We can create the objects inside the Blob Storage, and we can share it to the public access to the other users.
This is the first demo on Blob service, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So this is introduction about Azure Storage Services. So basically, the Azure Storage Service provides the group of storage services like blob storage, table storage, queue storage, and file share storage. So basically, these services are used to store our files and messages and structured data and semi-structured data and also unstructured data. So all the types of data can be stored by using these Azure storage services. So all the services are used to store our data only, whether it is structured or unstructured. So the data in your storage account is durable and highly available. So the replication of data is also available in the other data centers also. So it means highly available and also the secure way, and it is a massively scalable data is available inside this storage account by providing the Azure storage service. So these are the services we are going to discuss now. So the first one is the blob storage service. The second one is table storage. The third one is file storage. The fourth one is queue storage. The fifth one is disk storage. So the first we need to discuss about the types of data in the real world. So the types of data can be categorized into three types of data. So the first one is structured data. So structured means it has some structured way. So it has some ID columns and rows in the form of table form. So it like SQL MySQL data. So it has like section and ID and A column and B column. So it form like say one table form. So it will connect to the another table with some key primary key. So it has some structured data available. And the second one is semi-structured data. So semi-structured data looks like the structured data, but the only difference is it has no connection between any two tables, so that it has some no connection any between two tables, so that looks like same structured data only. So the third one is unstructured data. So the unstructured data means it has some PNG files or any text files or any dot extension files or any movie files. So it has no structured in the form of like tables or not. Nothing is appear. So it has unstructured data comes under PNG files and text files. So the first storage is Azure Blob storage. So blob means it is a binary large object storage file. So a blob is nothing but we can call it as a one file, just a file, and we can store inside the containers. So this is one blob storage. So basically the Azure Blob Storage can be mainly handle the unstructured data purpose. So the Azure Blob Storage can be mainly used for unstructured data. Unstructured data means like a PNG form or text file or .exe file. So these files we can handle by the Azure Blob Storage. So Azure Blob Storage contain the containers. So it has the containers inside the Azure Blob Storage. So we can store our files in the unstructured data inside this container as a blobs like files. We can store many files inside the container, one container, and we can, if we want to create another container, then you can create and you can store your files inside this blob storage. So this is for handle the unstructured data by using this blob storage. So the next one is table storage. So the Azure table storage can be mainly handle the semi-structured data. So it has looks like the same table form, but it doesn't have any relation between any two tables. So there is no key at all available inside these tables. So compared to the structured data, so the semi-structured data can retrieve the data faster whenever you want to use this table. So it looks like the table storage, and inside this we need to create one folder table. So inside this we can create the files. So this is the Azure file storage. So basically the Azure file storage can handle the unstructured data similar way the Azure blob storage. But the main difference between the Azure blob storage and Azure file storage is instead of containers we placed here shared files. So that is the only difference between the Azure blob storage and Azure file storage. So we can connect this in our local through SMB network. First of all, we need to map into our local, then we can connect through the network drive, where we can store all these files inside this shared file. So we can access this via drive protocol also by using these storage files. So this is another Azure disk storage available in provided by Azure Storage. So basically this will be can used in the virtual machines. How we can use this disk storage means first we can create this disk storage, then we can able to attach this particular disk to our VM machine, then we can use for the later use. So okay, so first of all we need to create one storage account, then we can follow these types of Azure services. So let's go into Azure console. So let us log into the Azure console first. Microsoft Azure portal. Just click on sign in. So this is my Azure home console. So let me. So in the Azure portal, then you can just type the storage account. So it looks like this image. So click on the storage account. Let me delete these two files. So just create a new one, new storage account. You need to select your resource group and mention the name of storage account as per your name convention, and just to choose where you can create in the place of region, and then you can go to the remaining tabs also. So I'll go with this default resource group. The storage account, we need to give the storage account name. Storage. Then I'm going with the region East US. So the performance is two types are available. Then I'll go with the standard. So this is recommended for most scenarios. So it will be suitable for our demo also. So let's choose the redundancy. So here I have four options: local redundant storage, geo redundant storage, zone redundant storage, the combination of geo and zone redundant storage. So basically this LRS is local redundant storage means it doesn't have any copy in the another data center, so it has only in the one data center data available in the local. So that is not highly available data type. So in case of geo redundant storage, it means it is a geo level, so we can store our data in the one data center to another data center within the region, second region. then it is slightly available, high available data type. And you can, in the case of zone redundant storage, this is the zone level storage where it will copy of the data is available in the other region also. Then you can, if something happens in one data center, then we can retrieve the data from the another center immediately. So that is ZRS. So in the last, geo zone redundant storage, so this is the highly available of data will be available. So if the this data will be available in the other data center of all data center types. Suppose I have two regions. So in the two regions, if one region will goes down, then another region also will be available. Then you can take from the any data center within the another secondary region also. Let me take this because this is a high cost. But for now, just go to this LRS. So click on next advanced. So I'll just go with this default options. Version and anything. So this is data lake. This is for a big data analytics. So don't touch this blob storage. So access tier is hot and cool. So hot means we need to frequently use the data day-to-day usage purpose. The cool access tier means if the data is not frequently accessed, then it will come under cool access tier. In the networking tab, just follow these default options. So under the data production tab, so enable soft delete blobs. So how many days you need to retain these blobs recover? So I'll just mention this default 7 days, including the for containers also, for the blobs, containers, and the file sharing also. Just click on encryption. So I'll just go with these options. Tags. So you need font, you can create your own tags. So click on review. So once it is validated, our configuration details, just click on create. Just I followed these images. So once I create it, now the deployment is in progress. So it will take a few seconds to deploy our storage account. So once it is deployed, then we can create containers inside the storage account, and we can upload and download the files by using this Azure Blob Storage. Let me go to the resource. So this is my storage account, cloud storage R234. These are my details which I have earlier configured. So this is my resource group. This is my region, location East US. So this is my tags, and this is my replication of this is LRS. And come down. So these are the services which are available in the storage account: blob service, file service, queue service, and table service. Along with the security and also networking is available. So now, so let me create the containers. So just go to this blob service or either this container service. Both will take into the same place. So just click on these containers. So I don't have any file containers here. So let me create container. Just mention the name, cloud. So if you want to give the access level, this is the access level of 3 tabs. So private means so no one can access this container on files inside the container. If you give the blob anonymous read access for blobs only, so up to the files they can access this container. So if you give this option container level, so they can access up to the container level and including the files also. So let me give this public access level to the container level. So just click on create. So I created one container. So let's go into this container. So it doesn't have any files inside this. So now we can upload. Just to go to this upload. So select your file. So I'll select some image. So click on upload. So I uploaded from local to the Azure storage account. So this file is available. Okay, let me upload some other data also. So let me just upload. Okay, let me type anything. Some mock data. Okay. So click on upload. So once you uploaded the files into the storage container inside the container, so that you can able to access. So let me go to this. So here see you can download and you can generate the SAS token to uploading more files, and you can view the snapshots, and you can also create the snapshots. So you can just go to this change type. So the change access type means we have three options: art, pool, and archive. Suppose if my data is using every 1 day or 2 days, then you can select this art access type. So if my data is not accessing frequently, up to 1 week, then you can move to the particular to the pool access type. So if my data is not using anymore, then you can just move the files into the archive level, so that you can save the cost efficiently. So let me just give the pool, save it. So click on this, go to properties. So I'll just click on this URL. We can access from the another. I'll just ping here, so that you can able to access this. Okay, let me test that file. Let me open the incognito tab. Let me test this. Enter. So the page is, we can able to access the page. can able to access the file from any other user. For that, you need to give the permission of that for the particular files. So this is another service, file service. Similarly, you can create a file share. Next to mention this name. So click on create. So we created one directory inside this file share. Here also you can upload the files here. You can download and edit this metadata. So this is your URL. You can access this from the outside. So you can able to edit also inside this storage. Tables also. You can create a table. So let me discuss this access policy. If you want, you can add this identifier and the permissions for the read access or any update or delete access. If you go to the IAM row, you can add the roles to the persons we need to access for the particular files. You need to, these are all the roles. It is almost 15 plus roles are available, but mostly we are using this the first three roles in the organization: the owner, contributor, and reader. Okay, so for this demo, this is sir.
Yeah, so done, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So what is your next plan for blog services demos?
So in the next plan, we are going to discuss about this data migration and the networking part. shared access, how we can give the shared access signature and can we the permissions also. And in the data management, we are going to see this static website lifecycle management, the object replication.
Okay.
These options.
Right. Good. I'll stop recording.